Becoming a mom at the age of 19 wasn't easy. I was in my first year of college and had big plans for my future, all of which changed when I found out I was pregnant. I gave up school for a full-time job and began learning how to support myself and take care of a baby. I married the father of my daughter 9 months after she was born. Over the next several years, we established ourselves in our newfound careers. I learned quickly and worked hard. Things were falling into place, and 9 years after our daughter Kaylin was born, we had our son Jake. As much as I loved my job, I wanted to stay home with my kids. Problem was, we had a mortgage, 2 car payments, a daughter in Catholic school, and now a newborn baby, and we couldn't afford for me not to work. That's when I learned about the opportunity of direct sales. Convinced this was exactly what I was looking for, giving me the opportunity to work from home and be with my kids more, I quit my job and began my entrepreneurial career. My marriage faced many challenges, most of which we were able to overcome, but one that we could not. My husband dealt with a number of demons, the worst of which was alcoholism. He would disappear from our lives for days at a time, and in the end, he sadly chose this addiction over our family. After 15 years of marriage, when Kaylin was 14 and Jake was 5, I filed for a divorce. I started over as a single mom. 4 years after our divorce, just as life was starting to feel normal again, I got a call in the middle of the night. My ex-husband, the father of my children, had drowned. I sat at the foot of my children's beds, knowing that what I had to tell them when I woke them would forever change our lives. Grief is a lifelong process, but life does not stop to give us time to grieve. In an instant, I went from being a single parent to an only parent and the sole provider for my children. Having had experienced so much change and loss, I made a promise to do everything I could to keep us in our home and my kids in their schools. What I was making on one income just wasn't enough, so I took a second job, then a third. I barely kept the bills paid, but I did it for years, until I just couldn't anymore. Overcome with stress and feeling like I wasn't present enough in my kids' life, I made a decision to change things, to find a better way to provide for us. That's when I learned about the business opportunity of a very little-known direct selling division of Swarovski called Touchstone Crystal. At that time, I was working for another direct selling company, but my business was struggling. Would switching from one company to another make a difference? I didn't know, but something told me I had to find out. I had the unique opportunity to become the first consultant in Touchstone Crystal in the state of Missouri. I believed with my previous sales and team building experience, I could build a better life for us. It would take work and a huge leap of faith, but I was used to working hard and I was willing to take the risk. It wasn't easy, but nothing worth having ever is. My favorite part about my job is sharing this opportunity with others, and my mission is to help as many women as possible change their lives the way mine has been changed. I find pure joy in my new career. I'm blessed to lead and support a large team of women that are really making a difference in their lives and the lives of so many others. Don't get me wrong, I work hard and the challenges can be great, but then so can the rewards as we overcome obstacles and celebrate each other's accomplishments. My life today looks nothing like it did 3 years ago. From complete financial stability to the freedom and flexibility of living life on my own terms to experiencing personal growth beyond measure, I feel truly blessed. In addition to my thriving business, 2 years ago I married the love of my life, Tom Kelly. He's a loving husband and selfless father to my children, and we are so grateful God put him in our lives when he did. My daughter Kaylin is now 23. She's my best friend and has been since the day she was born. She's beautiful inside and out. She's a recent college graduate. In addition to working in her field and supporting herself, last month she decided to join my sales team. Kaylin has watched my success and now she wants to be a part of it. My son Jacob is 14 and a freshman at St. John Vianney High School. He has the biggest heart you can ever imagine, and I'm constantly amazed by his goodness and reminded how lucky I am to be his mom. My family means the world to me. We've fought very hard to get to where we are, and I'm excited about our future. Even still, I'm challenged every day, both professionally and personally, most recently with the unexpected death of my father and cancer diagnosis of my mother. Life isn't always easy. It can be messy and hard and sometimes seem impossible, but I assure you it isn't. You pick yourself up and you keep going. Giving up isn't an option. If you believe in yourself, there's no limit to what you can achieve.